Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show, RFC After Hours, or should I say, broadcasting live from the heart of Texas. Oh, man, we're gonna get into that a little bit. Just a little brief thing for the intro while we wait for people to get in here if they're not able to hear if they're not able to be here right at the start. We're gonna watch a little bit of Tommy C's new stream he did today. He didn't have some. Well, I don't even know what it was. I would say, Tommy didn't have very kind words for me, but I don't even know what words he had for me at all. It's just gibberish. But
yes, the weirdest call out. Like I don't understand it.
Oh man,
it's like, oh god, I forgot Augie exists.
it's like Kevin the chat. I just put like H in the chat or something, and then Tommy's like, I don't know what's going on. Tommy's. I don't want to call out Tommy too bad. I mean, for the most part, he's homie, but I don't know. He seems not to be a big fan of me right now. I'm not entirely sure why, but we're gonna watch this little clip here and play it out fully. But before we do that, let me give some shouts in the chat to XX Ruby, Kevy, the Golden Flame, Sid, Zachary Torres, Metroplex, Speedy Bird, Yahil, HJ. Golden Flame, Random Central, looks like everyone. Of course, we got co-host of the show today, Bo Blacks, and of course, we got Scully on here.
I'm back, finally.
the one member of the RFC news team.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, basically. All right, I'm going to make a watch together room, and I'm going to send it to both of y'all, and we're going to watch Tommy C.
Nice. We also got unwanted commentary in the chat.
Hell yeah. All right, let me... why does it always play this cat video? Stop! I hope this cat ties a knife to the end of the keyboard and bashes in the face.
Oh god, what are you fucking what's his name? Like Cat Killer Entertainment?
Pelichan?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Cat Killer Entertainment.
Cat Killer Entertainment. Dude, that should be like I should make a channel like that. All right, I just made a group thing to send it to both of you.
Oh yeah, and play the clip of Tommy C saying the keyboard shit.
Oh I don't know. By the way, in the Twitch chat we have X Mega 3D and Mad Bomber. What's going on, guys? On Twitch.
I just clicked the link and it didn't go anywhere. It said create your room.
Yes.
Oh, AIDS. All right, let me fix that real quick.
Yeah, you failure.
Oh, I pasted the link to the website, not the room.
You fucking.
All right, yeah. Okay, we got people in there. All right, let me go ahead and paste Tommy C.
Oh my god, 31 funny cat videos.
I don't know why it always defaults to this. I don't know why, and it'll always play it too. It's so annoying. All right. Oh, I just pasted the room on the stream.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Literally having like. All right, bear with me over here. By the way, we got 21 viewers on YouTube, 2 on Twitch. What's going on, guys? Shout out to the Twitch homies.
Wait, did you tweet it out? I need the retweet.
Yeah, it's right. All right, this is Tommy C's video. All right, we're not gonna start it right yet. Also, we need to lower the volume on that because, jeez, Tommy C, very loud commentary. From
very
Rag
loud and
Sources.
opinionated.
Hey, what's going on? Unwanted. Why is he not mod? There we go. Toss him mod. As I said in the stream, the intro of the stream, guys, if you're mod, which I toss mod out to a lot of people, just people I tend to recognize on Twitter a lot. If you're mod, preferably don't go around banning people unless there's like docs going on. Or maybe even like a case that's not doxing, it just needs to happen. Like I said, case by case basis, I don't want to like just ban a bunch of people because that sets like a kind of bad precedent. Generally, I'm for a free and open chat, but when it comes to stuff like doxing specifically, none of that. But otherwise, don't ban anyone. So even if Keem's coming in here, especially don't ban Keem. We want to see the Keem. Unlike Shot from the Point, we're not going to ban Keem. Keem is more than welcome to speak in the chat.
There. I quote tweeted you and I was like, now's the time again where I bug Augie and Bobux live.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. Right, let me retweet that. Nice. All right. Are we all in the watch together room right now?
Yes.
All right, then we're going to watch Tommy C. Let me start the video right now.
We save this.
I am starting this shit show. God damn it.
Keep telling me to get me
home. Increase the volume.
Keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps
Jesus Christ, I'm stuck with these guys.
My thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls
Would have wanted any other way.
Yeah.
that shit, just let me go.
Yeah.
All right, now pay attention soon because the moment we're here for is gonna happen. It happens like right at the start.
Very beginning of the
Yeah,
stream.
at the very beginning. Oh my gosh. All right, yeah, let's keep watching.
Oh my god. I
I'm
love
broadcasting
this.
live from the heart of Europe. This is the most badass YouTube broadcast in the known land, ladies and gentlemen.
love
I'm Tommy
Tommy's
C.
facial
This is Shot from the
expression.
Point. I have Mr. Willie Mack here, and on deck I have none other than Nick Diorio, who's staring into
Shout out
space
to
like
Nick
he's not
Diorio.
getting picked for the
Hey.
fucking football team.
Yo.
Especially
I can
for what
say
he says
something like
next.
really mean, like I only watch SFTP for Nick, or he's the talent of the show, or something. But I guess I did inadvertently say it. Oh man.
I had Augie's chat open. I was wondering why
really?
nobody
Okay,
was writing in it.
Listen to this. Listen to this. This is the part, and we're gonna play as fully. We're gonna play as much of this as possible before I break for commentary. But listen, Nick just said he was wondering why the chat wasn't moving because he was in my chat because I had just posted the stream onto my channel right before they went live. So Nick was checking my thing out. He was in my chat, so he didn't know why there was no one talking because he was in
Yeah.
mine. So Nick mentioning my existence. Let's see how Tommy reacts to this.
Okay.
Wow, was it
I thought
Augie?
it was your chat. I had the wrong chat open.
Was Augie disappointed?
Okay, try to
that-
decipher
was
this.
Disappointed that there was a
I
bot
can't.
that wasn't necessary to.
Wait. What about a bot? Yesterday we talked about.
I think he said a spot that wasn't necessary.
All right, let me play that back a little.
Okay, we need to watch this at like half speed to understand what the fuck he's saying.
Oh my gosh, literally though. All right,
It's
let's-
like, can someone decipher this? Is there a Tommy translator in the chat?
oh my gosh. There's someone can translate this for me? All right, let's go watch.
Yeah,
take.
let's see.
And here's another thing, Augie.
Oh
I
wait,
just wanna let
that's going forward, not backward. All right, let's start here.
the known land, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Tommy C. This is Shot from the Point. I have Mr. Willie Mack here, and on deck I have none other than Nick Diorio, who's staring into space like he's not getting picked for the fucking football team.
I had Augie's chat open. I was wondering why
really?
nobody was writing in it.
Wow, was it
I
Augie?
thought it was your chat. I had the wrong chat open.
Was Augie disappointed that there was a bot that wasn't necessary
Bot.
to take? And here's another thing, Augie. I just want to let you know, even if I did use a bot, what the fuck difference would that make?
Whoa, what?
Wait,
Wait,
Tommy
what?
used a bot? When did you ever say Tommy used a bot?
When? Like,
When did I say Tommy C used a bot? What bot did Tommy C use?
Is he misspeaking and saying like?
Did he
our
watch my
slash
show
bot?
yesterday and think, how do you watch it yesterday and think I was talking anything about Tommy C? I haven't talked about Tommy C since
No.
we did the initial Keemstar stream where I gave my opinions on the whole, on my thoughts on Tommy in the last month.
Tommy has to know about the r/ situation because he tweeted out Nick Diorio's video about it saying good video, unless he just didn't watch it and just promoted.
Yeah, and
Nick
he was
without
commenting on
watching.
Illuminati's tweets today, so he obviously knows. What is he talking about? Oh, did Augie, supports bots and stuff like that? I don't.
Yeah, I think he might have misspoke, but I'm not sure. We'll
Okay,
have to,
Speedy
like,
Bird says, you put me through this again. I only just calmed down. What? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I know Speedy Bird and Tommy are good friends and stuff, but look, you know what? Sometimes people are gonna argue. I mean, here I'm not even really arguing with Tommy. I'm just kind of confused.
he's just confused, yeah.
What is he talking about?
He thinks that Tipster thinks he has a bot. Oh, yeah, because people were, I saw this on his Twitter, people were talking about, the last shot from the point, how he showed his Discord and there was a room called, Tipster aka Cheeseburger. People thought that was a bot screenshotting all of his tweets, but in fact it was just his news team.
Oh, he's talking about
Twitter.
Tipster?
I think so, yeah.
Oh,
That's
is
weird.
that what he's talking about? Well, now that we know that, let's go ahead and rewatch the clip and see what he's talking about in regards to Tipster.
Yeah, because I
didn't
think
get that.
I think he's talking about your stream on Tipster, not your stream on r/, which is confusing because you just did a stream on
okay.
r/bot.
Jeez, Tommy, for a talk show, you think you'd do a little more explaining. But all right, let's keep watching now that we know the context.
I have Mr. Willie Mack here, and on deck I have none other than Nick Diorio, who's staring into space like he's not getting picked for the fucking football team.
I had Augie's chat open. I was wondering
Oh, really?
why nobody was writing in it.
Wow, was it
I thought
Augie?
it was your chat. I had the wrong chat open.
Was Augie disappointed that there was a bot that wasn't necessary to take? And here's another thing,
Oh,
Augie.
yeah.
I just want to let you know.
Okay,
even
he
if
was
I
talking
did
about
use a
Tipster.
bot, what the fuck difference would that make? He still made the tweet stupid. It's still hypocritical
Oh,
stupid.
that-
Oh,
All
Tim,
All right,
Tim,
Tommy. I never said
shut
you
up,
couldn't
Pete.
have a bot. I even said that in the original stream. I just said it was kind of weird, which it is. It's kind of weird when you have a bot set up on
Holy
someone.
Shit. Tommy, you cut yourself off before you said tipster. That's why everyone was confused.
That's why we were so confused.
Jesus. We thought you were talking about r/, because that's what we were just talking about with botting. God, Tommy, don't cut yourself off.
Oh my God.
Tommy. And then later you say, what are you talking about? Because we got confused, and then Tommy goes off again, and I kind of understand from his perspective, but he didn't finish the word tipster, which makes a huge
Here's
difference.
the thing. He thinks I'm making the argument that Tommy can't do this. This is unnecessary or something. I'm just making the point. It's kind of weird, which I stand by. I mean, he can do whatever he wants. I'm just saying the fact that you have like or supposedly, he said he doesn't, but the fact that he supposedly has a bot archiving all tipsters' tweets, that's kind of weird. I don't know.
He doesn't have a bot. He'll just...
I know.
It's much easier to screenshot.
Tipster has a bot.
What does Tipster's bot do?
Like, Tipster's bot, like, just posts literally
Oh
everyone's
yeah,
tweets.
I did see it. Well, I mean, I'm just saying that's Tipster's own bot. If it's Tommy setting up a bot to view, I'm just saying that's kind of weird. It's kind of I don't really, I don't know. That's kind of weird. But he's saying he doesn't have a bot, so let's keep listening.
God damn,
Because then we're crowd.
Oh, that means he wins the argument. Brilliant. All right.
I said it was Kraut-like, which it is. The Kraut has stuff archiving everyone. That's very Kraut-like.
Let's get into what we're here for.
I don't know who Kraut is, so I'm not commenting.
All right, so he switches topics here. But I said something in the chat, and actually I wish I had the chat open right now because I was saying stuff in the chat. I said something. Okay, I'll basically say what I said in the chat. You can go ahead and watch his own stream and see the chat archive there. You see what I'm saying in the chat specifically. But basically what I said was when Tommy had just went on that, I didn't know he was talking about tipster, so I was like, Tommy, what are you talking about in the chat? And he actually picks up on that in a moment here. Let's keep playing.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's been a week since fuck your family. Tipster, fuck your family. Let's start off.
Oh my gosh, no one cares about your beef with Tipster. Even Tommy's hardcore fans, every time Tommy goes on this Tipster rant, people are like, oh my gosh, how do you drag drama with Tipster of all people for like a month now, is it?
Golden Flame says I'm sucking you off in chat. What? I'm just saying my opinion. I'm not sucking Augie off. I don't necessarily even agree that he should have speculated that it was a bot. It's gonna, like, Tommy has a very aware news team. He's
so
gonna
Tommy takes
screenshot
everything
stuff.
people say as like, oh, they're saying you can't do something. No, I'm saying it's weird. You can do whatever you want. It's just kind of, I just made the offhand comment that it was kind of strange that he has a bot supposedly archiving Tipster stuff. That's what I said. All right, let's keep watching.
I don't think it's strange.
I promised I wouldn't curse in the first 15 minutes. Fuck it. Fuck your family. Hey, don't you dare. I'm still waiting for the other shoe to drop. The other shoe hasn't dropped.
What's the other shoe?
The fuck?
What is he talking about? He's I don't get what he's saying here. All right, yeah. but he says something else.
100 SEK. Tommy, bring out the clown from retirement, please.
That sounds like MMO money. Is that a real thing?
I honestly, I don't know.
500 World of Warcraft.
I don't know how I don't know how much it is, but it's I appreciate it.
It must be good. It's purple.
But if it's 500, what are you talking about? I have no idea.
Okay, that's when I said, Tommy, what are you talking on? Because I genuinely didn't know what he was talking about. He's just going this weird drunken point and I was like, Tommy, what point are you even arguing here? This is when Tommy reads my comment.
He's just sitting in there. Show us what's inside. Show us the goods, Tommy.
$50, Tommy. Whoa.
$50. Thank you so much. That's a really great way to start.
Show us the goods, Tommy. Did I really say that?
Oh yeah, because in the last stream he did, the one that I'm not gonna say that. The in the last stream he did, he had that chat with the tipster one, and you're like, show us the goods, show us what's in the tipster chat, because we were interested. I was interested too. And now he's overreacting to that comment. Tommy just overreacts to small little comments and takes them in a whole different direction. I don't really understand.
Nick DiOrio is the true talent of SFTP. Overreact to that joke. All right, let's keep watching.
Oh God.
What are you talking about? I have no clue. You sound like fucking tipster. Tipster crying like a bitch.
Yeah, I was in tears that stream. I was real mad.
Yeah, just saying based off what you said earlier, it makes sense for him not to understand because you were talking about botting. He just did a stream about r/botting, and you never mentioned it was about tipster. So how? God.
Like,
Wait,
it just-
Tommy,
disconnect.
was this the entire stream you were gonna do like on me, or well, you weren't gonna do a stream on me? You said show up Saturday. I can't wait to have words with you. Was this all it was? I'm confused now because you had a bunch of stuff you want to say about Tipster. You had a bunch of stuff you want to say about me. Well, where is it? Why did you cancel it all of a sudden? Although apparently wasn't his kid sick? If his kid was sick, that's a reason.
I speculated that. I said that could be a reason.
Yeah. Well, if that was the reason, that makes sense. But he was posting stuff about his arcade and stuff. So why would you suddenly you can't wait to fire up a stream and talk about me and Tipster, but then all of a sudden your arcade comes in and you'd rather play with your arcade than do a stream? What? That doesn't make any sense. All right, but let's keep watching here.
The fucking Gamer J Lee. Oh my God, he didn't say it would go public. Gamer J Lee's, but you're running your mouth online. What are you talking about? Jesus.
Oh, but don't worry, he doesn't care, dude. He doesn't care.
No, he doesn't care. Yeah,
doesn't
check
care.
with Tipster. He doesn't care. Check with
No
Tipster. He
shits
doesn't
are
care.
given. Yo, if you guys want to send your sex instead of your US dollars, we'll take all the sex you got.
All the sex.
A traitor in the chat. What is this?
Okay. Someone in the chat, and I'll pull up the chat right now. Around this point, let me go ahead and pull up the chat here. All right, live chat replay.
Also, with when he was ranting about Gamer J Lee, like, do you even know what that's about?
Yeah, I do actually, but
Oh,
I'm
okay,
not going to
okay.
make a comment on that because Gamer
Okay.
is my friend, so I'm not going to say on that.
Yeah.
Someone said in the chat right here, as a joke, obviously, because unlike Tommy, I can actually detect when someone's joking or not. Someone said Augie tried to sell Boblocks to Keemstar's news team, and then I said, laughing my ass off, traitor in the chat, talk about myself. So I'm joking like, oh, I'm a traitor or something. And Tommy reads this comment out, and he somehow I'm joking in response to someone else, not even with Tommy involved, and yet here he spurks out about it again. Let's keep watching.
Yeah, he should know that the chat's delayed too. Like, you're not directly responding to him.
How long has
But
this guy been streaming? Oh man! All right, let's keep
like
watching.
2 minutes.
Fucking
To
game,
be
the
fair,
team
you
game.
should have added him.
You know-
though. Like, added the person
Yeah,
making the joke.
I suppose. I just
Wait,
didn't expect.
wait. Golden Flame. That's why I don't like Tommy. He drags beef out longer than it should be. Well, I mean, that's his whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, if the beef is if he can make it entertaining each time, then there's nothing wrong with dragging out beef. But I mean, with this thing with Tipster specifically, even even Tommy's own fans are like, "Yo, we don't care about Tipster. We just want to, Tommy's best when he's funny. When he gets all upset and it becomes like that bitter old spurg on stream, people don't want to watch that." And so even his own hardcore fans were like, "Yo, you need to it's new topic time, all right, but let's keep watching."
Oh, it's going to be a little tough to take you seriously when you think in terms of teams, and your opinions won't be taken seriously.
Tommy, it was a joke. You want to talk about me being stupid? Jeez. Take a look in the
Taking
mirror.
teams.
Oh my gosh.
Thinking, okay,
Taking teams and not looking objectively, the Inmao's Chung thing.
okay, to be real, if we're thinking teams, it'd probably just be like the three of us against everyone else on both sides.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
God, who
I
the
don't even
fuck-
know. Like teams are.
Who the fuck cares about that drama and like, oh, it's us versus them? Who the fuck cares?
That's
Just
gay.
because
The
of
us
everybody.
versus them mentality is gay, and
Exactly.
I've been like against that whole mentality when it comes to several different things. I don't know.
Like, I can
Yeah.
agree and disagree with literally everyone on probably any topic.
Yeah.
So
Like,
even you two, like you and I, the three of us can have an
let's
argument.
keep
and
getting
it'd
through
be
this though, because I don't want to make the whole stream about Tommy. We have other stuff to talk
Oh,
about, but
yeah.
I do want to just briefly
yeah,
address
but
this.
I
'cause it
just
was
want to say
funny.
this one thing. Like, Augie doesn't take teams. I think his recent video on I'm Alex proves that as more than
I made a
anything.
video
Like,
on I'm Alex, and then I'm Alex was in my chat. Like, I don't care about teams.
And you were nice to I'm Alex when he was in the chat,
and
like,
people were like,
Yeah.
"Oh my gosh, I'm Alex is in the chat, Augie. This and this kind of awkward." I'm like, "Of course it's not awkward. I made a critical video of him. Hell, even if Sloth came on, I'd be nice to Sloth.
yeah.
Like,
It's like,
I don't like guilt by association. I don't like this gay stuff.
hey, Brandon the cat's here.
Hey, what's going on, Brian the guy? But yeah, let's keep watching.
Either, because that's all you think of. You're just gonna. Willie Mack and me were talking about this before. Going with the flow, just like going with Pewds because it's Pewds, or going with Keemstar because it's Keemstar.
Okay, that's when he stops
Oh my
addressing
God,
me.
we
He goes
never
in this.
do that.
Tommy, you claim you have this fantastic supernatural superpower of reading people. You didn't read me and see that I don't care about teams at all. I mean, I'm not saying we
Well,
were.
yeah,
like,
he did
I'm not
used to
saying
say
we've had
that.
like really deep conversations, but you're like, oh, I can read anyone like a book. And you took a look at me and you saw like all the videos I was posting on my channel. I pretty much call out anyone I want. I don't care about teams.
Well, no, what makes it even funnier is like the one day that he dragged you in the chat that you and I were both in waiting to call. Like you called me out. You're like, "Hey, thanks to Charm Skull," and then all of a sudden he's like, "No, we're not gonna pull her in." Like he said but he had like no fucking idea who I was. But just because you had referenced me at all, he's like, "Nah." Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. That's all I want to say.
I think Tommy follows teams more than anybody, but hey, that's just
that's definitely for sure.
That's just
not,
what
that's
I
not even
see.
a dig that Boblox is making there. It's just, I mean, how do you argue that, Tommy? But no, I just want to make that.
I'm fine to discuss it civilly. I don't want to be in any. I don't want to be in any.
Nick Diorio is the talent of SFTP. I I only watch for Nick. Oh my gosh! Let's see him take that.
I love
one.
Tommy.
I like Tommy. I like Tommy too. But if he's gonna go on that Spur Out stream, then I'll call him out.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't take teams,
I only
Tommy.
watch to see Tommy angry. I only watch his streams to see him angry, so that's why I watch all of them.
Yeah. Well, I like when he's angry, but he's like having fun with it. Here,
Yeah,
like in the
not
entire
like-
stream, like he just sounds like he wants to hang himself the entire stream. Like he did. Well, maybe not this one. I haven't watched this one yet, but the one he did yesterday, he sounded like he wanted to hang himself the entire stream. He didn't sound like he wanted to be there.
Yeah.
He didn't sound enthused at all by it. It sounded like he was being forced to do it. Like I like Tommy when he's having fun with the show.
Exactly.
Like this whole tipster stuff just drags it down. There's not really much room. Like you can make a few cheeseburger jokes, that's fun and all, but Tommy takes it so seriously that it's impossible to look at it from an entertainment standpoint unless you like watching.
I like it when Tommy gets mad at people but doesn't legitimately hate them. Like now, I think he legitimately hates Tipster, but he took in that stream. I think he took some digs at PewDiePie, but he doesn't hate PewDiePie. You know, that's when it's good. You know.
Gamer Overture says, I felt bad for getting Augie an unnecessary roast. Nah, man, it's not your fault, man. Tommy, I don't know if he clearly has some issue with me now. I mean, he said he's gonna talk about me on stream. Then he did this on this stream when I was barely. What did I type that initially started this? I typed something like.
No, you didn't even type anything. It was because Nick brought you up.
Oh yeah, it's because Nick brought me. I don't know. Clearly, he has some sort of issue with me now. Maybe it's because I don't associate with the right teams. I don't know. All right, but enough of that. I don't want. We're 30 minutes in now. I don't want to make the whole thing about Tommy, but I just thought it'd be interesting. I thought it'd be funny, man.
We have been talking about it for 30 minutes. Jesus. Okay, continue the.
All right, let's go ahead and show the camera there. All right, let me pull up our notepad and we can get right into the main source of stories. Which one do you want to start out with?
Well, I mean, the Keemstar free one's like the newest, but.
Well, no. Oh, yeah, because you weren't there when we built the document for the show notes.
No.
Let me pull this up real fast.
I don't really remember it offhand. I know one of them is talking about Matt's Reddit post, which,
you
we
never
should read
invite
that
me
out
to
on
the
Oh, by the
stream.
way,
you never invite me to the calls for that.
yeah, I need to start doing that, to be honest. Like I said, it show's new. We're still working the format out. I think a lot of people were saying, like, I'm already figuring a lot of stuff out and making it more enjoyable. By the way, I just want to point out this Keemstar tweet. Anyone who goes live on YouTube, I get recommended it. I have been on like 40 different streams over the last 2 weeks. Kind of interesting. We made it
Twice
on
on this
2 of those. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So
I bet his appearances on our streams are definitely the best. Those
oh,
other
by
streams
far,
probably
because we
suck
actually,
dick.
yeah. I wonder what other streams he's been on. Like, does he go on like some kid with like 3 viewers or something? He goes on their stream or something.
Yeah,
don't know.
I doubt he gets in as much heated arguments like that. That stream that we did like a couple days ago with Keem was golden. Still my favorite stream we've ever done.
Oh, I've been rewatching that so many times just for the moments right there. It's a classic right there.
Yes, I still need to rewatch it. And
Nick
clip
doesn't
it,
have an
but-
issue. Of course, Nick doesn't have an issue with me. I love Nick. Nick Diorio is my friend.
We're in a group chat.
That's why
with
he's
him.
the true talent of SFTP.
Yeah, dude, taking teams. I'm on Team Diorio.
Dude, I'm on Team Diorio. I'm simultaneously on Team Tipster and Team Diorio.
No, actually, like with people, like I don't know if I say it, like express it publicly, but I'm so loyal. Like I'll always be loyal to like Tommy because I've enjoyed his show and his personality, and I just think he's a good dude. Same with.
I
like,
think Tommy's a
Keem to
good
an
dude.
extent.
Look, Tommy's a good dude. I don't know. When he does something like that, I'll respond. I don't have any issue with that. All right, but let's put Tommy C away for now, and let's go ahead and go into this tweet right here that you made unveiling Matt's apology video on Reddit. Now you read through the entire apology in this 2-minute video, correct?
No.
No.
It took like
freaking
7
long.
minutes. It took 7 minutes to read through it.
All right.
The
Lucky
full
that I
thing's on
have it
YouTube.
ready to go right here. Then.
Yeah, let's read it ourselves because there's some pretty interesting stuff that I think you'd love to comment on in that Reddit post.
This is like a book right here. If it starts to get boring, then we won't read the whole thing.
It's not
but
boring.
It's not
fucking-
boring. All right, then
it's
we're
juicy.
gonna have some fun with this.
Okay,
Let's see,
let me get.
Let's
Let me
get
get
ready
to
for
the
my
page.
peak dyslexia over here. Oh man. All right, let's see. Tommy's gonna get triggered. He can get triggered. All right, let's go ahead and see. This is defending Matt's what it is. Submitted 4 days ago, and let's see. Wait, defending.
The starting post is irrelevant.
It's because I don't know how to use Reddit. I'm reading it. This is like the title. This is actually Matt's comment. All right, right
Okay.
here. All right, whatever. Thanks, but no need to defend me. I have no name to clear. I'm just a guy who made videos. Thanks for subscribing to my channel from the start, and thank you for helping me create a conversation about the issue. If I can leave with that, if I can leave you with what I've learned after it's all said and done, it's that social media is toxic and dangerous.
Ooh.
Well, I mean,
Oh, no.
I would argue Matt put himself in the situation. You reap what you sow after all. So I don't know. All right, let's keep reading right here. Live friend. What is he? He's not like when he's like.
Well, he's
he's
replying to
writing like a
someone
chapter in the
defended
Bible,
it.
like my friends, my
Yeah,
brothers.
No. He's replying to a fan of his old content.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's
All right, real life weights, not internet ideologies, fake communities, fake YouTubers, and fake internet fame. If you have social anxiety, then go and connect with humanity. It will make you feel better. Get off social media. Look at how I'm being slandered, such libeled online. Whatever actions I take, they will continue to slander me. It's fine. I can't do anything right in their eyes. Look at what my friend Andrew, sorting myself out, and I did. We left. We were both happier. I can confirm this after talking to him online the other night. It's over. Well, you certainly sound very happy in this message right here, Matt. I mean,
yeah, dude.
it sounds like you're living the life of a complete,
I'm sure you're an enlightened individual because you didn't spend all your time on the computer.
Oh, this is so gay.
I'm sorry you can't connect.
This
You
entire.
know, disconnect
you guys
from
see the
online
fact
and
that
real life.
Anarchy also made a video on this whole situation.
Did Danarchy do one? I need to
I
watch
Yeah,
that.
and he also credits Blow Blacks at the end. Like,
Oh,
this is your
nice.
name.
Yo, see, look at that, man. RFC brings people
Uh,
together. RFC brings people together.
Now he just needs to delete that video on me and we're good.
Oh my gosh. I wonder if he made any comment about you because like the past few videos, there was the one that he made on you. Oh man.
Oh, I didn't even watch that one.
Well, you can if you want, but I think it's bad.
Careful, he might take out your shout out. Or he might take that joke seriously. I don't know. All right, let's keep watching. It's absolutely been insane how people can steer narratives online. Have you like never used the internet before, Matt? I don't know. I've had so much perspective change the past 48 hours, realizing how forming an opinion about something based on another's narrative / out of context videos is so dangerous. YouTube can see me as a creep, pervert, or a clout chaser, whatever flavor of outrage they want to capitalize on to feed their view count. Jeez, talking about yourself there, Matt?
Yes.
Yeah, he talks about view count a lot in this, which just kind of
Clearly, it's not something that's entered his mind several times. Obviously.
Yeah, dude, he's like, oh, maybe I can become a popular YouTuber off this child pornography. This controversy.
Oh my gosh.
Great idea, man.
We can clip that. Both flags. The irony is that none of them care about the issue at hand, be it the child exploitation or the nature of my character. They only care about capitalizing on a trend on YouTube. These people are robots, dysfunctional, depressed, and regardless of their state of their ad revenue before or after my video, broke. So it doesn't matter because I don't live online. If I did, I could very well be in a bad place right now. Look at the people who guys like Keemstar have tried to crush in the past. See, Vexed, that's an odd mention. Marina Joyce, Pyrocynical, Joey Salads on Keemstar. They have all had disgusting experiences with this clown. The fact that someone like that is prominent on YouTube is very reason popular YouTube is an absolute joke.
Can we pause right here? So basically, this guy, he said he knows barely anything about the internet and his streams, yet he knows who Vexed is, Marina Joyce, Pyrocynical, and Joey Salads is all on Keemstar. You really think he just researched that and within the Wake Up YouTube story? Also, I don't know who the fuck Vexed is. I'm the drama archive
shit.
and I don't even know.
You don't know who
Okay,
Vexed is?
wait. So
No.
Vex got really popular after making like an entire like exposed thing on Trap Nation. And about how quote unquote Trap Nation kept taking down Heck Yeah's channel.
Yeah, Vex is a
Okay.
great content creator.
I talked to him when I was gonna have Vex on, when I was gonna have Heck Yeah on my channel, but then Heck Yeah like disappeared. Like he just never showed up to record.
No rip. All right, let's keep watching
So.
right here.
Yeah, so apparently Matt Watson knows nothing about social media, but it's also toxic, and he knows who Vex, Marina Joyce, Pyrocynical, and Joey Salads are. So.
What's weird?
You know,
what's
all
weird is,
household names, you know.
Yeah, dude.
The
like,
references
random-
against Keemstar on those were all from like 2016.
Yeah.
Oh man, I have no shame in my comedy videos. Can you see how the narrative has taken over and shaped your perspective? Whatever. The big gotcha is myself asking a schoolgirl to be in an adult video, and it's moot. My friend and I filmed the video. We walked past her. She wasn't a kid. She just wasn't. Okay.
Okay.
I literally don't know what to tell you, and frankly, I don't care. Now, if you want
shit,
to ask,
Keemstar just came online.
Keemstar, Keemstar's on the server. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's. We should add him and tell him to come in here. Oh man.
Oh, we could shit talk Tommy C together. It'd be a bonding experience.
Yo, Keemstar, hook me up. No, I'm just kidding. I don't like Keemstar. I hate Keemstar more than Tommy. Let's keep watching. What I shouldn't say hate. I don't really hate anyone on the
I
internet.
don't really
but
hate anyone either.
Put me in the call. Oh boy. Wait, what do you want to talk about, Keem? Do you want to talk about Matt
Oh my
Watson
God,
or
she's in
Tommy
there?
C?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Keemstar, you're on the
Hey.
air. What's going on, man?
What's going on, Keem?
Well, I heard somebody say that Vexed was a great YouTuber.
Yeah, I think he makes some good videos.
It's a complete fraud. 1 minute, I have to shut my office door. Bear with me.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, his current content's shit. Like all he does
I
is,
don't.
like,
I've
live
never
streams.
watched.
I watch
Vexed,
his old
so-
classic ones, to be honest.
All he does
Okay,
now are like
so-
live streams in other countries and stuff. No.
Okay, so here's the story. Okay, so basically, I think it was 2015. I was streaming on Streamy, and there's this guy, Smile for YouTube, and
Oh, I remember
he
that.
basically the Basherverse fiasco. Stop adding people in here, please.
All right,
if
sorry,
they're
I'll put him up. Don't come in the room. All right.
Basically what happened is the whole Basherverse thing was going on, right? And Smile for
Right.
YouTube owned a Minecraft server. And what he was doing is he was trying to use the Basherverse story to promote his Minecraft server. So what he did is he went and, gave money to Clara Baby Legs and Basher, actually, why the two of them were split up fighting. To promote this server. So he wedged his way into the drama. And then he got involved by Baby Legs say that she doesn't care about Basher anymore. And so then he kind of backstabbed Clara Baby Legs to get on Basher's side so Basher would promote his server. Long story short, he ended up paying Clara Baby Legs to promote his Minecraft server. He ended up paying Basher to promote his Minecraft server. And then he came to my Streamy live stream and made about 20 donations. All right. They were all a lot of money. They were like $50 each, right? They were an insane amount of money over and over and over again, right? Be about $2,500 in donations on my live stream through the course of a night. So what he wanted for YouTube wanted in return is that he calls into my stream and he promotes his Twitter. So we did that. He called into my stream. I had him on Skype. He promoted his Twitter, got people to follow it, and basically just got a bunch of clout from donating me a bunch of money.
Okay.
All of a sudden, Clara Baby Legs is complaining that she got a chargeback from Smile for YouTube, right? And Smile for YouTube keeps showing up on my stream, and he's begging to come on every night. A couple nights, I'm like, yeah, this dude donated a lot of money. I'll have him come on my stream, say a few things, have him in the call. But then it became no, dude, you don't get to just donate money to me and then be a part of my stream. So I started saying no to him. All of a sudden, I get a chargeback for $2,500 fucking dollars from this dude. He charged back every single thing. Now, most streamers, most people that deal with these chargebacks, they just accept it, right? Because
Right.
There's nothing really they can do about it.
But there is something you can really do about it, and it's really annoying, and it takes a lot of time, and that's call PayPal, get together proof, show that these were legitimate donations. So I did that. I spent 5 hours proving that this guy legitimately donated me money and got something in return for it. So I won the fight with PayPal. Sent this guy into rage, right? Because he was lying to everyone, saying that he was rich, the Smile for YouTube guy. he was in fucking rage because now this motherfucker's broke, right? He thought he was just going to donate this money and get it back. No, I'm keeping it. I won. So he was so upset. What he decided to do then is go to his credit card company and say that his credit card was fucking stolen. So then he pulled that move, and in that case, PayPal has to take the money back. So now I lost. But not only that, when you go through the credit card company, PayPal charges you $20 for every transaction. So it was not only just the $2,500 that I got dinged with, but I got dinged with another $400 because it was multiple fucking donations, and it was $20 for each one that got charged back through the credit card company, right? Got in contact with my legal team and my lawyers, and we fucking fought the credit card company and won. 3 months later, we won the fucking thing, and all the money came back. I got every cent of it back. Now there's nothing Smile for YouTube can do. Fucker do? He starts donating every single night, $5 over and over and over and over.
Oh yeah.
Like it would be like do, and I have to refund these because I don't want to deal with this bullshit again.
Right.
And there's no way to block him. So it comes to a point where I have to turn the notifications off, and I can't get donations on my stream anymore because of this idiot who's doing this. Like, he would send me over 50 fucking donations of $5 a night just to chat some dumb shit in the chat.
So just
right?
a question. Smile for YouTube is Vexed? Or
No.
are they okay.
No, we're almost done. We'll get there.
Okay.
YouTube, he keeps doing this, right? And I basically turn off notifications, and I get him banned, and I talk to Streamy, and I get him IP banned on Streamy, right? So he makes new accounts, he makes new IPs, and then what he starts doing next is he starts swatting me, right? And then
Yeah, I remember this.
after swatting me doesn't work because I get swatted all the time and the cops know and it's not a big deal, right? Because that doesn't work. Then he starts swatting my moderators. He starts DDoSing me.
Oh, that's really bad.
Moderators, harassing the fucking people, just a random person in my stream. He'll whisper them and like send them a thing, an IP grabber, where if they click on it, he gets their IP and he'll DDoS them. So if you went to my stream during this time, there was a chance that you could get DDoSed or swatted because of this motherfucker that was harassing me. This was going on for months, and I mean months. Like, not 1 month, not 2 months, like 4 months of this fucking shit that we were doing.
I remember that.
So on my live stream, I'm like, you know what? We're going to catch this motherfucker. All right, let's figure out who this is. Because I had his PayPal name, right? So together, my moderators, the people in the chat, we are doxing this motherfucker live on stream to report him to the police. And many of the people that were victims in the chat, they did, once we fucking put together the information, reported him to the police, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fast forward, months later, 6 months later, right? What is happening now is that everybody hates Keemstar, and Leafy uploads a video and Grade uploads a video, and the whole internet hates me. All right. What does Vex do? Uploads a video saying that his good friend is Smile for YouTube, who is not his good friend. He literally just met him. And that I, Keemstar, am swatting this guy.
Oh,
and he
you
shows the
started
clip
that?
of my stream of us doxing him and getting his information. All right.
Oh, fuck.
Vexed is a good YouTuber, I need to sit here and tell you that you are wrong. Vexed is a complete fucking hack, a complete fraud who has no respect for the truth or honesty or anything.
Well, Keem, I was talking from a content perspective.
I'm not finished. And not only that, Vexed kept going on and saying that he was right for many, many fucking months. First of all, this was the #1 video on Reddit from Vexed. It was trending on YouTube from Vexed, and it was all lies that I'm swatting people.
I remember that. I just
right?
forgot it was from him.
So you know what Clown does? Clown looks into this, right? Because at the time, Clown did not like me, and Clown was one of the people that was thinking about making a video, right? Well, Clown looks into the story and actually does the work and figures out the truth, right? So Vex's video is insulting the Clown, right? So Clown and Vexed do a debate. They do a fucking debate where Vexed gets completely fucking owned, completely destroyed, and Vexed is turned out to be a fucking complete hack and fraud. So Vexed deletes the stream and fucking left the internet for like 6 months, hoping everybody would forget it. All right.
And then he came back with the heck yeah stuff, right?
I mean, it worked. I forgot.
Yeah. So Vex is a fucking complete joke. He's a complete fraud. And if you ever say anything that otherwise on this stream again, I will fucking destroy you.
I remember.
Okay,
I straight up remember that during the whole Leafy versus Keemstar thing, I was sort of on your side only for the fact that there's no point to bring up like shit people said in streams like a long ass time ago. Like it seemed, oh shit, he left.
Yeah,
he's gone. So I just got
that was an interesting story because I remember that story, but I didn't know Vex was made the video.
Nick
about
says, "What is
YouTube.
IBS then?" Well, remember Keemstar, like I said in the chat, Keem disavows that. He disavows Zoom and all of that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Keem, I was talking. I like Vex from a content making perspective, not from. I don't know the dude personally. He could be like a scummy.
His newer content's really fucking shit because it's literally just him going to other countries and just like streaming himself, like walking around in other. Yeah,
wasn't he like getting involved with all those IBS guys or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Nah, I don't.
IBS. I'm stupid. What is it? IRL, not IBS. I'm stupid.
If that guy does some shady shit with like swatting and defending Smile for YouTube while knowing he did all that shit, like I don't know. I haven't seen Vex's newest shit, but I can't respect that. Because that shit was really fucked up. Like during the whole Keem versus Leafy thing, the number one most fucked up thing was the Smile for YouTube shit. And for some reason, I was under the impression that Smile for YouTube made his own video saying that he got swatted by Keem, and it wasn't Vex that vouched for him.
And that was something that was used. That was something that was used in both Grades and Leafy's arguments against Keem as well.
Yeah, that was like straight slander. Like I've always been against.
I'm just wondering, like. It's kind of weird though, right? Because I made like one slight comment. I was like, "Oh yeah, that guy makes good content," and then Keem comes in here to go on this whole story about it. I mean, I'm not complaining or anything.
He logs into Discord just to hop in.
Yeah,
holy shit!
I don't know what Vex really has to do with anything. I mean, in the post, Vex was like mentioned once, and look where we are now.
Yeah,
but it's whatever. Yes. I mean, like I said, Keem is welcome to be on the platform anytime he wants.
Yeah, I have to check up on Vex and see. Form an opinion
potential
on him
video. I don't know.
I know. I completely forgot about him.
Didn't Vex
actually 2 years later? Where is he?
Didn't Vex actually? Let me look this up right now. But didn't Vex?
He did a whole bunch of. He also did like a whole bunch of videos on like this one chick who like stole her channel from her mom because her mom's name was on the channel or something. Some girl who like ran off. She was an American and she ran off to move to Asia to be with a guy who she like manipulated. Into like I don't know. There's this whole thing. I used to actually watch his content, and then like, after I heard about the fact of all the Smile for YouTube stuff, I like kind of like distanced myself from it.
Yeah, this says tweet from 2017. YouTuber Vex is a known liar who has put out false info on many YouTubers. He was banned from Jom Alert. Yeah, I don't know Keem ban topics. It's kind of weird though, right?
No, not really.
Bring Zaptai on? Yeah, right. Oh my gosh.
Damn, Zaptai, the man who deleted his own channel.
Yeah, let me see. I believe I want to find this though. Vex did apologize to Keem. Vexed apology to Keemstar. Let me see.
He must have been forced to apologize after the public opinion shifted though. Like what he did was pretty fucked up, and he knew about all that Smile for YouTube shit. I don't know if he's a good person. He seems like just like a trend hopper. And the fact that he would leave YouTube after all that it shows that he doesn't care about making content. He just cares about getting views off low effort content. That's just how I see it. But I'll have to watch more of his videos for a 100% solid opinion. Although I've always felt pretty strongly about the Keem versus Leafy thing because I was one of those fans who actively supported Keem throughout all of 2016. So like I remember trying to fight against the public opinion, and I got a lot of hate back then. It's obviously nothing compared to Keem or even some of the hate I get now as a content creator.
Okay, this is his tweet I believe I'm looking for. Everything I said in my exposed videos were true to the best of my knowledge, albeit a few trivial mistakes. I tried to be the moral and bring ethics into my research and video making, despite my best journalistic attempts and careful use of my moral compass. Hate is always wrong. Okay, so he didn't really apologize. He just kind of was like, oh, those videos were hateful, so I'm going to stop making those. Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
That's when he started doing IRL stuff.
Yeah. Well, no, that was like a few months ago, 2018.
Oh, shit. So he started doing, it was in
Yeah.
2018 when he started doing IRL.
That is, yeah, interesting. Okay. Well, little side rant about Vexed. of all
Yeah,
people.
so we
Should-
want to continue this map.
I
post?
guess we should just hop back in. Let's just jump right
Okay,
back
you
into
started
it.
At, I have no shame in my comedy videos.
Wait, what?
Start with the paragraph. I have no.
Maybe we
shame
should get
in my
Vexed
comedy
on. Everyone spam his Twitter. No, I'm just joking.
videos.
Oh my gosh. Literally every stream, we always rate someone's Twitter.
Twitter.
Oh,
We
man.
disavow rating
Obviously,
Twitter.
we're not direct. No, okay, anyway.
Okay.
All
Let's
right,
continue.
where was I? All right, I have no shame in my comedy videos. Can you see the narrative has taken over and shaped your perspective? Whatever. The big gotcha is myself asking a schoolgirl to be an adult video. It's moot. My friend and I filmed the video. We walked past her. She wasn't a kid. She just wasn't. Just clarifying. I literally don't know what to tell you, and frankly, I don't care. Now, if you want to ask me about whether it's right making videos where I'm harassing people in the streets to get reactions, I'd actually agree, and I can see that that is lame, and if somebody was
Lame.
doing that to me and filming it, I'd be pissed. So in that case, I would
Exactly.
absolutely apologize to the people I did it to, 100% not a problem. Now, wait a minute. You have no shame in your comedy videos, but you're apologizing.
You have no shame in your comedy videos, but that part was lame.
No
I
shame
feel
except
like-
for the part where I asked a
I
schoolgirl.
feel like the fact that he's not embarrassed by his comedy videos really just shows how unself-aware he is. Like,
Because they're not
I'm-
comedic at all.
Yeah, the
they're
videos
not-
it's just him harassing women and them like running away. Like it'd be kind of funny if maybe they like turn around and was like,
that
oh,
freaking that pro MGTOW video was not funny in the slightest.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
I mean,
don't-
I've only seen the clip where he's messing with like he was like, yo, do you want to shoot an adult film with me?
Oh shit! No, I posted another clip where he was like talking about. He was like, "Women are only good to cut off your cock and to spend your money."
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well,
I mean,
laughed.
it's okay if you make failed comedy videos, but at least be self-aware enough
Honest,
to go
yeah.
back and look and say, maybe that's not the most funniest shit in the world, you know? Like, I can look back at some of my old content, even my old content that's more comedic,
Bring
and
Thomas-
say that, yeah, that's not as, that could have been done better. Bring
Yeah.
Tommy C and Tipster on, I mean, if they want to.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone's
if they
open.
both wanted to come in, like I'd be down to be in the middle of that fight.
Keem the silent leaves no warning. Dude, Keem operates on his own time. All right, let's keep reading.
Okay.
Let's see. What is it?
Also, in that case,
Also, in that case, I would also like to apologize for faking a lot of those reactions. What's wrong with? Why are you apologizing for stuff that isn't wrong?
obviously it's fake. Like,
Oh,
if
is
that was your
acting
real
now something we have to
opinions, like-
apologize for? What is he on about? Nobody was arguing
I
that
don't
he's
know.
wrong because he was acting in a skit.
Yeah, that was just kind of like icing on the cake, though.
It's like he's trying to look for stuff to apologize for to look better. People are like, "Oh my gosh, he's owning up to
Yeah.
everything," but he's really owning up to stuff that he's making up that is the issue, not the
Yeah.
actual issue itself.
He's owning up to the stuff surrounding the issue, not the issue itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I am actually more embarrassed about that than more than anything because I let the demon of wanting to create a viral comedy video cloud my judgment. That's YouTube.
Yeah,
all about
that's
the
what you're
views.
embarrassed about. Wanting to create a viral video, not the fact that you were fucking like half naked doing like stupid ass.
Oh my
God.
gosh. All right, let's see. My perspectives on the world, on the people making videos have evolved so much in the past year thanks to some IRL friends. The only kinds of friends there are truly. All right, Boblox, Scully, I'm going to have to kick you off the
That's
show.
it. I'm sorry,
Uh,
you guys are fake.
I'm sorry, but he's
You
opened my
stuck with
eyes.
me. I'm sorry.
He's opened my eyes. I've come to the truth. You guys
We're
can't
not
be on
evolved
anymore.
enough to see that we're fake friends.
Exactly.
I don't-
He's
I'm
evolved so past.
I'm older than Matt. He's fucking retarded.
He is retarded. I feel
I'm
like
pretty
he's.
sure I'm older than him. I'm
Yeah.
almost 100%
Now,
sure. I'm older
obviously,
than
you have to watch who you're friends with online, but I mean,
him. Yeah.
you know, I don't
Yeah,
I mean,
know.
there's
like,
there's some shitty people who people end up becoming friends with.
Like the whole Mr. Medicare idea of no internet friends, I get to an extent because I get the mentality behind it, but I don't subscribe to it personally.
exactly.
Yeah. I've had internet friends who screwed me over in the past, and they're not friends anymore. And now I'm more careful with who I speak with and who I try to be friends with online. But it doesn't mean that there's no value in online friendships at all. I think that's just a bit closed-minded and just an extreme way of looking at it. And later in this post, you'll just see how extreme his opinions are, either to one side or the other, with just stuff in general. But I don't think that's a good approach.
Yeah. Nick Dior is talking about his comment section with /. Yeah, the comments, even on the VOD I did on the stream VOD, are pretty bad. All right, let's see. All right, so his perspectives on the world have changed. Oh, man. Let's see. Okay. Oh,
You'll love this next part.
Talks about politics here. Okay, I'm interested now. Have evolved so much in the past year thanks to some IRL friends. The only kinds of friends that are truly helping me to see things from a more progressive, liberal, and realistic
liberal
light.
Equals right,
Woo!
and conservative equals wrong.
Oh my gosh, you're
Even
either
if
The
you're in
light
between,
side
you're
and the
so
dark
wrong.
side.
Listen, Matt. You're either alt-right or you're wrong. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I'm just
you're
kidding.
either an
I'm just kidding.
angel or a demon. You're either a liberal or a fucking evil
Oh
person.
my gosh. And those perspectives are still evolving. I've got a lot of growing to do. I still like all my comedy. I've got a lot of growing to do. I still like all my comedy videos that make me laugh. The MGTOW and the Make App ones are definitely the direction I wanted it to go. Social commentary expressed through the absurdist humor and garnering reactions from people to my exaggerated antics. Shrugs. Why does he put that in text?
Shrugs.
Just letting you know, while he's typing this, he
Imagine if he actually took his hands off the keyboard and shrugged right before typing.
You know what's great is that he removed the asterisks. No, he didn't. He is one of those creepy asterisk guys. He's one of those dudes who literally probably says "oh whoa" in like, and like shrugs nervously and shit like that when he's texting girls.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh my gosh.
Oh fuck.
I wonder if those DMs exist.
I love this next part.
All right, let's see. How many comedy videos did I make, my guy, my friend, my brother? I was fucking learning. We're only human. Well, that didn't answer my question.
We're only human. Yeah, his defense, we're only human.
Only human.
Okay, dude.
Good to know.
Because I'm a dolphin or something. Like, of course, I don't know. It's so stupid.
What has amazed me this week is that YouTubers only giving a shit about money, not at all, but honestly 95%, and it's pathetic. What I learned this week is that people are functionally fucking failures as human beings. They're more pissed at me for taking away their ad revenue than pedophiles trading porn out in the open on YouTube.
Yep,
because
definitely
the argument was that all the pedophiles timestamping stuff, those guys were the problem, not Matt. We were actually in support of the pedophiles, obviously.
Yeah, and time stamping weird positions with underage girls, which is creepy, is definitely not the equivalent of trading porn out in the open on YouTube. Like, this man exaggerates so much, it's insane. And I think he's being legitimate too.
You know those like videos.
I wonder if he doesn't know what porn really is.
Oh, he definitely knows
what porn
is.
He
was very addicted to that.
He knows porn more than anybody. God.
Oh my gosh.
I'll
argue. I probably know more.
It doesn't make sense then. Yeah, no. It doesn't make sense if he's like referencing that as porn when it's not, and then like there's real porn, and shit like that out there, and he's like, oh, that's just normal.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I met so many awesome people on the platform, plenty of which are in this live chat right now. Oh, Game Overture. That's how innocent.
I agree.
I disagree now. I can't argue. I'm just kidding. Let's see. What else?
Let that settle in.
Let that settle in. Let me pause real quick to just think about what's going on here. No, of course I'm going to keep reading. They can't argue with what I've discovered. It's real. YouTube has no choice but to work it out now. Money talks. It sucks, but there's a bigger conversation about our society as a whole. We put a fire under Google's ass. People were reporting this shit to Google for ages, and they just didn't respond fast enough. What is this link? I don't want to click this. I feel like it's like...
It's just basically people sending reports to YouTube, and then the videos
is it safe to open? I don't want to get a keylogger.
But I think it's the videos got YouTube respond to the reports by disabling the comments, but they didn't disable monetization or the video, so Matt is pissed.
Am I showing anything sensitive on here? Okay, it's just reports and stuff. Okay, no.
It's not really necessary to show, but...
All right, here's the guys' time letters to YouTube regarding these channels. They didn't just respond, so we knocked down the door loud. Now YouTube are trying to discredit me. Or YouTubers, sorry. Which is hilarious because it's already been proven that the loophole was real. What difference does the quality of my character make? Just more lies, distractions, and cowering from snakes who are so disconnected from humanity that they don't give a shit about a situation as awful as this one. This wasn't Elsagate 2.0. This goes way deeper. These people can say everything they want. I don't care. Oh, he definitely doesn't care.
I love this part. This is my favorite part.
He definitely doesn't care. Obviously.
He doesn't care, even though he made fucking 15 hours worth of live streams on it. Just fucking upload the. God, I'm dying going through that footage. I'm actually dying.
Gosh.
But yeah.
All right, let's see. It doesn't care. They can say anything I want. I don't care. I'm like a poltergeist in their world.
Ooh, a poltergeist.
This guy's so cringy. Why is he typing this weird stuff?
I affect their physical reality, then phase out of their existence. God.
Jesus.
Well, I actually live close to him. I could like drive over there and fucking slap the shit out of him.
Whoa! Bovax! Dude,
physical.
Alpha,
How's
Alpha
that
Black.
for physical reality?
Do it.
How's that for physical reality, Jesus? Alpha.
Alpha Flags. Oh my gosh.
Oh
Alright,
my God.
let's see.
Okay.
They're being angry at me is liking it. Wait, what? They're being angry at me is like having all the preschoolers that I did care angry at you. What are they going to do? I actually have less sympathy for content creators this week than I did last week. These people need to get their priorities straight. Maybe Susan Wojcicki is a good representative for them after all. That's all I have to say, bro. I wish so much that I could reach out to all my original subscribers and thank you all for getting this traction. And thank you for watching my content. I'm just a guy, nothing more. I couldn't have done anything without you. Maybe we'll communicate again one day. I don't know. I'm leaving this Reddit account behind now, and I won't be logging into YouTube anymore. Matt's What It Is finished, and I think that this was a good final episode. Doing something for the greater good by creating awareness about the toxic dangers of social media and our increasingly internet-obsessed culture. Maybe that was what the channel was about all along.
I don't think anyone took that away from this, but okay.
How prophetic. Good luck, friend. Yeah, I know internet friends aren't real, but hey, I'm contradicting myself. Well, how self-aware. Matt Watson. Probably should use a different name, but they don't have me yet, so.
Well, just wait till I'm at your door,
it's probably
bitch.
because Matt Watson's not his real name.
Okay.
Yeah, might be like Matt Milligan or something, you know.
All right.
I might know that from somewhere, but
clarifying comment right here. By the way, I thought this is I thought this
wait,
is it.
I thought that was the last time.
Wait a minute, I thought you were never logging in.
All
right, well,
wait.
Let's see. This original comment chain was from 4 days ago, and then what is the clarification comment from? By the way, whatever, feel free to post this overly verbose final message wherever you want. Definitely doesn't care about the views, by the way, although he wants you to, post it everywhere.
Wait. Okay, if you scroll down, there's a comment. He said he's leaving this Reddit account behind, but there's a comment left 4 days ago, and he edited it 16 hours ago. Edited 16 hours ago.
Wait a minute, where? Matt Watson.
Just scroll down a bit.
Where's the edited?
It's like,
how do I see when
it's the one. It's
Oh, you're on your own screen right now. Okay.
Oh no, that's not Matt. That's someone else's Reddit account. Never mind. I'm stupid.
Still.
Abort. Delete.
Keemstar's gonna call in and harass you now. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
fuck.
Is he in the showroom? He went in there at first. I'm not sure why he didn't go into callers. He just went in there. Wonder if he's actually talking to them. All right, let's go.
Maybe he was.
All right, let's go to read his clarification statement. That's it. I'm going back to the real world now, and I'm not coming back. This time for real, except not. Again, thank you guys like you, Coach Lewis. I wish I could contact him. Zebby, and everyone else for subbing to my silly little channel. My silly little channel.
My silly little channel where I fucking destroyed the whole YouTube platform. Oh, it's pretty
Isn't
silly.
this the guy who was like parading as the alpha male dude, and he's describing his channel as silly? My silly
Coach
little channel.
Lewis is the guy who is helping him with his no fap, by the way.
Yeah.
Wait, Coach Lewis?
Yeah, Coach Lewis helped him stop.
We gotta find this guy. Get Coach Lewis on the show.
Guest star Coach Lewis. Tell us about Matt.
Coach Lewis, you need to help me out, man. I'm addicted. I need help.
Oh my god, Charmed Skull interview, Coach Lewis talking about Matt. Oh my god, that would be juicy.
That would be great.
That would be so juicy. Coach Lewis, official invitation to Skull.
Yo.
Skull. Yep.
If Coach Lewis said he would go on either of our shows, I'd give him the Skull.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh
holy shit, that would be so amazing. My boy Coach Lewis.
Coach Lewis. I just like the name alone. It's like Coach Red Pill, but Coach Lewis. You're all a good person for helping with this issue. We did it. We got YouTube to listen. Goodbye. Except not goodbye, because he responds later on.
Goodbye. I'll be back in a week to talk about this more.
He responds 2 times after that. I don't really care about that.
Yeah, it's irrelevant.
But yeah, that's our boy Matt's apology right there.
Yeah, and it got 2 Reddit golds. So good job, Matt. Pretty good post.
Well done, Matt. Oh my
got me some
gosh.
views. I love that post so much.
Oh man, yeah. By the
When
way,
I
go
saw
ahead
that,
and
I
check out
immediately sent that
Boblax's
to you and Augie.
narration. I'm sorry, what was that, Scully?
Yeah.
I said when I saw that, I immediately sent it to both of you. I was like, "Oh my god, read this."
And then Augie hasn't bothered to read it until just now.
What do you mean? Oh my god. Why are you exposing
you don't
me?
respect Scully's investigative work.
Of course I respect Scully. Alright, let's go ahead and load up Pewds versus Willie Mack as our next topic.
Versus
Unless we
Willie
want to
Mack.
take although to be fair, I think we should take some callers at this point because you've been on for a while.
Do you want to cut
yeah.
it off here and then take calls, or do you want to do the Willie Mack and then take calls?
I mean, to be fair, the end of the Willie Mack situation is they both just came to an agreement on it. So it's
yeah, I just thought I'd
Yeah, it's
showcase
not a very
drama.
big story. Plus, I'm gonna cover it on my channel soon, youtube.com/Boblax2. So just go there.
Your name is literally sub to Boblax 2. It's funny. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, we can take calls. Everyone hop into the
Yeah,
callers.
we'll see if we can get that. I know it's in the title, but we'll see if we can get to that. There's a lot of people in there. Let me just go ahead and add everyone in the chill room. Let people know.
Well, no, we're in the chill. They're in the chill room. So I don't
Should we
know
just
if they
pull people
wanna-
in from the chill room?
I don't know. They might be having a
you
conversation.
don't do that. They
we
might be
bo-
talking.
They're talking about like CP. We pull them in. Oh my gosh.
Why did Boblax get demonetized? Ask you to.
Oh man.
Oh
How
god,
many
the
viewers do
post-
we have after Keem left? I haven't checked. Let me go and refresh that count. number.
I don't know. I feel like we've been on fire ever since he left.
Yo, we
have
kept up.
38.
Oh man. Tommy, take
Nice.
notes now. I'm just joking. Oh, jeez. So mean to
Yeah,
Tommy.
this has been a great show so far. I've enjoyed the Keem cameo and
Hell yeah.
all
Alright.
the topics we've talked about. Love this show. Because I'm on it and I'm a permanent co-host. That's why it's the best. Okay.
We should
We
just make
can-
Scully a permanent co-host because she's all in here filling us up with the information anyway. So.
Hell yeah. Okay, who do you want to bring in? We
I was
have
gonna
Poopsie.
bring in Vexium, but can me and Cobra come back? Oh, yeah, sure, why not?
I mean, to be fair, right now I'm like walking back from the bus with my kid. So like I'm always here.
Literally
Hell yeah,
always
dude.
here.
Dedication.
Oh my god.
And I even called in when I was like visiting with my extended family, so we got that dedication going in. Let's bring in unwanted commentary.
Okay, let's
Wanna-
bring him in.
Yes.
Unwanted commentary. You're on the air. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Do you have an actual call this time, or are you just gonna call? Oh, I want to hang out.
I do have a comment, but I also want to hang out. But
What's your
so
comment?
y'all didn't talk about you have the title, the PewDiePie versus William C, but I didn't really see any of that.
Yeah, we were
So-
gonna talk about that, but then the whole Keem thing kind of took long, and now we just want to take callers before the show. By the way, I should actually post the Discord link. In the
Yeah, we
chat.
had three topics, which was the Tommy C
Just
reply.
using PewDiePie's name for views. Shame.
We were gonna talk about
We
it.
will
but,
talk
I mean,
about it. I just
it's
want to
pretty
take like
simple.
I'll take like
Wait,
3 calls
wait,
and then we'll talk about it.
wait,
How about that?
Wait,
right, but-
unwanted commentary. What's your opinion on it if you've seen it? Because I'm assuming most people in the chat have already seen it.
So oh my god, I was jealous because I was like, wow, this little YouTuber, he can just spread fake news and get noticed by PewDiePie, get a response. I should do that, but no.
You don't know who Willie Mack is?
I didn't know who he was until yesterday. So somebody liked his tweet. And
Willie
I saw
Mack
his,
is the first person from the commentary community I ever talked to. Actually, fun fact.
yeah.
Oh,
So
nice.
I was on Twitter and I saw this video about something. He didn't even tag PewDiePie. It just said PewDiePie. I was like, okay, let me listen to this. And he was commenting on the Pew News. What was it? Pew News? It was something PewDiePie said about how like this channel, this mom who has her kid doing gymnastics, her videos got demonetized, and how he was like, okay, this kind of makes sense. It's not that big of a deal. And then the other guy was like, oh, it's not right for these things to be these kids' videos to be demonetized. And my opinion on it is, I think the whole use of children on YouTube is kind of fucked up in general because of the whole way like child actors turn out. They get really fucked up in the head, right? So I think it's perfectly fine to demonetize children, especially like the whole Ace family thing and like these family vloggers. I'm not a big fan. Maybe it's because I'm not a parent. Maybe it's because I'm not a kid. But like gymnastics, I mean, come on, who's watching that? Are you learning gymnastics from a child? Like, I feel like there's only there's a certain subset of people that are watching kids do gymnastics on YouTube. Like, come on.
To be fair, as a parent, I hate family vloggers too. I try to purposely keep my kid as far away from YouTube as possible when it comes to content creation.
Yeah, generally when it comes to like my family and stuff, like the only person I'll really like have on is like my dad, but he's kind of like he kind of does stuff on Twitter, so you know he kind of understands how the internet is. But generally, like everyone else, like in my family, I do not want them having anything to do on my channel just because it's generally not a good idea, you know.
Yeah, I actually disagree with the fact that kids and family channels should be demonetized. I really don't think
I
they
do
should
as
be
well.
demonetized. Now the reason like kids would want to make gymnastic videos or whatever, especially as a family vlog, is like their family, they're vlogging their experience. You know, the family's probably going to go out and do gymnastics regardless if it's on YouTube or not. Why not, post it on YouTube? And if it's legitimately like if they're big family vloggers and it's what the parents do as a career, if they get demonetized, that directly affects the children's income, like to be able to like support the kid or get them stuff or whatever. So I think demonetizing content with children on them is more harmful for children than pedos putting timestamps in the comment.
But it's not even about that. The whole like child on YouTube scenario, like it's like overall like because there are like child labor laws in the real world, but like if they're your parents and they're like, oh, we can monetize our children, we're gonna like make like they may think they're having fun, but like I honestly like that Ryan Toys review kid. I worry about how that kid's gonna be when he grows up because like his life is getting fucking positive reinforcement all the time, getting fucking toys whenever he wants, unboxing them, how life is happy. Like people, I think for me, I believe that you can't be a well-rounded person in life unless you had some struggles, right? And if your life is just positive reinforcement, everyone loves you, you're a kid, you haven't really created anything, and you're just like giving all this stuff, that is setting you up for like.
Oh yeah, I'd 100% agree. But I mean,
I
in
agree,
fairness, we
but-
only see what's on camera, so
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to
it's fine to
up,
speculate.
like-
But I say if you're gonna say that as like your opinion that we don't really know that there's no way to
that's
prove
And
true,
it.
I think there is a difference between Ryan Toy reviews and then just like a family who happens to be YouTube vlog family and are just filming their children having fun.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a difference because with the Ryan Toy reviews, they're like monetizing Ryan and basically like paying him like as an actor or whatever. And I'm not going to comment too much on it because I don't really know too much about Ryan Toy reviews. But like compare that to something like I don't know the Shaytards or whatever. Like
Yeah.
it's not exactly the same thing.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you, Unwanted Commentary, for coming on the air. We'll get to some other callers now, but it's always good hearing from you, man.
Yeah, it was a good talk. Thank you.
All right, let's go ahead and take our next caller. Who should it be? Ooh, the challenges. Let's take Vexium.
Yeah, let's take
Vexium Swift, you're on the air. What's going on, man?
Oh, I love it. Hello.
How you doing, man? What'd you think of Keemstar coming on?
I think Keemstar, he's copying his Roblox guy.
I don't know.
Dude, I'm so confused how he
I said-
finds these streams because he's like, if anyone
The
does a
thing
stream,
is-
it gets recommended to me. But
Guys,
No, he always comes in the second I retweet it. It's because he
he always
stalks my Twitter.
argues that he's a family man, but he doesn't seem to be spending any time
what's
with
the
his
one?
family.
Wait, what's the one show you didn't retweet, Boblox?
The one where we were all screaming.
Which one was that?
The progress sloth. One.
Yeah, he didn't come into that one, so yeah, it is
because
your
I
turn.
didn't retweet it. Yeah.
Okay. I just want to know. I'm curious. I have a question for you, Vexim. Actually, when Keem came into the showroom, was he like talking to you guys, or did he
No,
think that was
he
callers?
waiting to be. He literally asked us to drag him up, which is stupid because obviously we're there waiting to be fucking dragged up. I'm like, Daniel, is the autism hitting you really hard?
That's so
I-
funny. What did you guys do when he like came in the room? Were you just like freaking out or something?
No, the thing is, Lieutenant Cobra was pissed off because I think he went AFK and he came back and saw Keem leave and he was like, "Fuck, I wanted to say something to him."
We were trying to talk to him, but someone dragged him.
Yeah, and he got mad when you came in. By the way, he was like, "Don't add people," and I'm like, "I can't control that. My mods being aides
he
and coming
telling
into the
you what
room
to do on
without
your
without
server?
permission."
Dude,
like 17.
I only wanted to say hi and then leave. That's all I wanted, and you ruined it.
You
for
know how
me again.
Keemstar is, to be fair.
I just wanted to say hi.
It was story
Mega,
time
you're
with
so
Keem. Don't
thirsty to
interrupt
talk
him.
to Keem. You'll have your chance. He comes in here pretty frequently.
I mean,
One
we're
day.
we're lucky that he at least wants to speak to the three of us in a not yelling manner.
yeah,
this time.
like, but when it was
I
Boblox, it was
not
just Boblox. I think he's gained
Oh,
like
yeah.
some
Yes.
weird sense of respect for us. So there's that.
Thing
Yeah,
is,
it's
if
weird
you wanna
because
talk to
like
Keem,
To be honest,
Keem, just go to your local pub where there's people in there that have been sitting in there all day drinking. 40-year-old men. There you go.
Keem gives me bipolar vibes because, like,
wait, why is
or,
LT
like
right now?
with me? Because, like, when he goes, like, a couple days ago when he was in that
Talk about my best friend.
stream where he was like screaming at LT Cobra and everybody, like, I disliked him heavily. And when he steals my watermark, like, I'm like, grr, fuck you, Keem. But then when he comes in here and talks like civilly, I'm like, damn, I respect that guy. So it's like, I like my opinion on him is just so
you
ethereal.
You respect a guy that's threatening to strike you.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
Why
know.
are you being beta flex?
It's like ethereal. Like, I don't.
Stop being a beta flex.
Stop being a beta flex. I like.
By the way,
Everything fainted fan said about you.
By the way, Augie, Boblack, somebody retweeted my tweet about Keem coming into the stream and saying that we are the most entertaining people that this person's ever met online.
Oh my gosh, what a compliment.
Yeah.
What a compliment.
Nice.
All right, Vexim, thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
It's okay.
Cobra, what are you doing in here? You weren't invited.
Well, I came back from, brushing my teeth as every British citizen does. And
I think that's generally every person in a first world country brushes their teeth. I don't know.
Can we stay?
So I saw Cisco in, so I thought it was my opportunity to snag some
You think you got all that subs, all that PewDiePie clout? You think you could just come in here without permission? What's wrong with you, Cobra?
But yeah, pretty much.
Augie, you need to give me more respect now because I just bought another YouTube channel now.
You bought? Do you want to say that? Wait. Do you want to say that on the air? Because that's TOS.
Yeah.
No, I may not have.
I disavow Megapipe buying the channel.
I do not know what you're talking about. I never said anything.
Yeah, right. All right.
Somebody needs to clip that.
Oh my gosh,
yeah,
Mega.
My new mic, and you didn't let me stay.
Literally stupid right now.
Augie, we were waiting 2 hours to finish show and you just dropped us both.
Yeah, it's because people were saying like, oh, I stopped watching the show and all these unfunny losers come on. That's literally what they said.
What? Even Boblax.
Yeah, they're talking about Boblax. Oh my god.
They come here because the LT cover retweets.
I'm pretty sure half the people in the chat right now are here for Boblax. Well, actually, that's not true. The one time I did without Boblax, I had fine viewers. No one's here for you, Boblax. You're boring.
Actually, let's see.
Yeah, drop him.
It only shows
I'm more important than all of you. I am a god. My ego has been inflated ever since I started covering drama. It's a drama alert effect. Once I get 1 million subs, I'm fucking backstabbing all of you.
You know, Boblack. So we were told last night that you and I both have egos.
Oh, true.
Of all the people on the internet who have egos, I wouldn't really pick Boblax or Charmed Scully. If I'm being honest.
I have a huge ego. Fuck all you.
I'd
say Keemstar.
Right,
Keemstar's gonna come in for a measuring contest.
Keemstar is always right,
Yeah, Keemstar always takes a W, never takes L. Never takes L.
No,
all right, one question, Cisco, and then we're gonna move on to the final story of the show because I have to go soon.
I'm going to rephrase what I said. I created a channel last night and it gained 53,000 subs overnight.
Jesus.
You bought
that sounds like you botted the account.
That sounds like you bought the subs. So not
wait,
only
are you r/?
Wait, so not only did
you
you... Wait, r/, isn't they call?
Well, now we know.
No, it's just so...
r/, why are you sending all those death threats to Illuminati? What's wrong with you, man?
No, I uploaded 600 videos in one day. Yeah.
Yeah? 600 videos of what?
Never you mind.
Get out of here.
I'll show you.
He said he'll show me, and I just kicked him out. Get out of here, Cobra. What do you want?
Oh, fuck, I'm getting the chop now.
Yeah?
I'm fucking frightened.
Is there anything you want to say?
Weed.
Yeah, get out of here. Keemstar's right. Lieutenant Cobra isn't very funny. I should stop saying that because he retweets my stuff.
I mean, I think Keem really took the W on that argument.
Was it an argument? I would speak up and I'd be like, Keem, now to clarify, I'm talking from a content perspective. Keem would be like, shut up, I'm not finished yet. I'm just like, okay.
Don't interrupt me.
How do you get in here?
I don't know.
I didn't move him.
Oh, okay.
You can move me back if you want. I won't be insulted.
No, well, you're in here. You might as well give your piece. Be quickly about it though, because I have to get to the last story.
About Keem.
About whatever we talked about that you want to talk about. Loki donated $5. I hate black people. Well, good to know, Loki.
Oh, jeez.
Black people hate Loki.
Oh my gosh.
Keem's a bit of a silly sausage.
Yeah.
Is that enough?
You sounding like Matt right now.
I mean, to be fair,
these are some Matt what it is tier insults right now.
He comes in like yelling at us, and then the next time he comes in, he's like all chill, just explaining a story.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Keem kind of runs on his own time. He's like, he comes in the show, he's like, all right, this is my show now. And it's like, okay.
He runs it. He is the great Keem.
Oh my gosh! Killstream Live is in the chat. Ralph, how did you get the channel back? Ralph,
oh my
back.
god!
Yo,
it's Ralph.
I just about the stream.
Oh my gosh! Yo, Ralph is back. Oh my gosh, he's back on YouTube, everyone.
Wait, who even is he?
I don't know. Who are you? Get out. It's my Tommy C impression. How do you think I did?
Pretty good.
You think I might be co-host on SFTP soon? I'll take silence.
Dude, I really want to clip that, take that clip of Tommy saying, just strap a fucking knife to your keyboard and bash it into your skull. That fucking reply.
By the way, I like how Killstream Live has your banner, banner on it.
You know who that is, right?
I guess Augie RFC After Hours really is the kill stream.
It's definitely not Diorio. It's actually the real Ralph Retort.
Oh yeah. Totally the real Ralph Retort.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's get into the last story because I have to go soon to class.
He has to go do kid things.
What do you mean? There's nothing more manly than driving, right?
Well, you're learning how to drive, right?
Yeah. I guess, yeah. Shut up. Stop. All right. Now, final story. All right. That's good. Unfortunately, these are Twitter videos, so I can't put it through, like, the mixer. So
yeah.
I'm going to have to
You should have waited till I made my Twitter compilation, then you could have done that.
Once again, BoBlack's re-upping other people's content for ad revenue.
YouTube.com/BoBlacks2.
I bet you're going to put ads on that, weren't you?
Yep.
Well, at least he's honest. All right, I'm going to mute, play the videos on stream, and then we're going to unmute, and then we're going to talk about it like civil adults. All right?
Yeah, totally.
All right, let's go ahead and play the video. This is Willie Mack calling out Keemstar for basically the same thing I gather that I called him out for on my stream earlier. Let's go ahead and play it right now.
Gymnastics. I don't know. You guys want to hear something that I never expected?
The videos that got demonetized from Jessica are gymnastic videos of a 5-year-old. I'm sorry, but maybe you can live without them being monetized.
What? Why? Why is that a bad thing? Why can't she have her videos monetized of her family vlogs of her son doing gymnastics? I don't fucking get it. I don't get it, PewDiePie. Is it because the kid's wearing like spandex or something? Is that why it's weird to you? Does that mean I can't have I couldn't film videos of me at my cross country track meets because me and my high school team were wearing shorts? Dude, it's just a sport. 90% of people don't look at a kid doing gymnastics, anyone doing gymnastics, or anybody swimming, or kids running on a team wearing shorts as fucking sexual. If it's the family's income, right? I don't know. Why the fuck is that bad? Why is he was speaking such common sense, and then he says something like that, and it just makes me wonder, like, why? You know? This whole... YouTube, I think, reacted in the best, most rational way they could when it came to dealing with advertisers leaving and Matt what it is, doing what he's doing. But she has every right to be upset here. This Jessica Bollinger.
It seems kind of questionable already. Even if they are advertiser friendly, given the circumstance, obviously they could be problematic.
How? Is it because there's some old dude waking it off to his fucking computer screen? Is that why? It's not problematic for the kid. What's problematic for the kid and the family is that they aren't making money anymore. That's the only thing that I find problematic. Yeah, there's some old dude being creepy on the internet. Whoa! Oh, what? Can you guys believe this? There's a creepy dude on the internet. Whoa!
Okay, that's Willie Mack's response, or rather, video on PewDiePie. And now, surprisingly, Pewds actually responded. Something he doesn't have to do. I mean, Willie Mack has, 800 followers. Pewds has, 17 million or something like that. Something Pewds totally didn't have to do, but he did anyway, which I think really just speaks for his genuineness. But let's go ahead and give Pewds a listen and see what he has to say before we, go around, sucking him off. All right, here's Pewds' response.
Big of a deal that these. What's up, Willie? I have been called. Not really, but I wanted to respond because you kind of argue a point that I never made. I never said whether the video should be monetized or demonetized. Never talked about that. All I said was that it's kind of questionable content and that it's not that big of a deal. So let me elaborate on that. It's not that big of a deal that these videos got demonetized because generally old videos generate very little revenue. So to have old videos demonetized should have very little significance, at least financially. Now, whether it was right or wrong for these videos to get demonetized is a completely different issue. I think YouTube had to act swiftly. I don't think they're setting a precedent. I think they just had to do something. Otherwise, things could be much, much, much worse. So putting that in perspective to what happened here with this girl, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I really don't. If I had to choose, I would say the videos should be monetized. But again, given the circumstance, I think these videos fit more or less at least what the issue is right now. So I get that it's annoying, I get that it's unfair, but it could be so much worse. That was my point.
All right, that's fair and reasonable, and that actually clarifies something that I was talking about in my stream. I thought it was actually borderline ridiculous that, this should have been demonetized. And when Pewds said, "Yeah, that's fair," I was like, "Whoa, wait, Pewds, what are you doing, man?" Now in my stream, I was more critical, if I had to say, about Pewds just because of how much trust he was putting into YouTube. I mean, can you really trust YouTube that well? But no, it's interesting to hear his point, and it's really cool to see Pewds, respond to smaller creators like Willie Mack. So anyway, let's go ahead and find Willie Mack's response. He does about 3 minutes of response. So let's go ahead and, in fairness, we'll play it and we'll see how Willie Mack responds to Pewds. So here's Willie Mack.
Clips. Hey Felix, you respond in class as always, man. But hold on. Let's compare some clips.
What's up, Willie? I have been called. Not really, but I wanted to respond because you kind of argue a point that I never made. I never said whether the video should be monetized or demonetized. Never talked about that. All I said was that it's kind of questionable content and that it's not that big of a deal. So let me elaborate on that. It's not that big of a deal that these videos got.
Oh, fuck.
So let me elaborate on that. It's not that big of a deal that these videos got
every time. Just load.
Because generally, old videos generate very little revenue. So to have old videos demonetized should have very little significance, at least financially. Now, whether it was right or wrong for these videos to get demonetized is a completely different issue. I think YouTube had to act swiftly.
Yeah, we agree on the second half of the video where he goes on about YouTube and the changes they made and what they had to do. But as for that first half, that's not what I got from your video at all, man. Like, if that's the case, then I'm a fucking idiot. Let's see what he actually had to say again.
Videos that got demonetized from Jessica are gymnastic videos of a 5-year-old. I'm sorry, but maybe you can live without them being monetized. It seems kind of questionable already. Even if they are advertiser friendly, given the circumstance, obviously they could be problematic. I think I have the right to talk about this because pretty much exact same thing happened to me, just in a different context of me making jokes. Okay, it's not the exact same thing, but basically I made jokes about Jews and then you had actual anti-Semite taking it seriously, and that caused a bunch of problems for me and the site.
So when you said you think you have the right to talk about this based on what happened with you in the Wall Street Journal, and real racists taking your jokes seriously, you weren't making a comparison to her uploading videos and real pedophiles taking her videos seriously. Oh, you were just talking about advertisements! I had no idea! How could I make that comparison?
All right, and let's play his final response video, and then we'll go into commentary about the issue. Let me just make sure Keemstar isn't screaming in the chat. Okay, he's not. All right, let's keep watching then.
How you could draw the conclusion. Now, I ran out of time in my other video. I know I ended that in kind of a smart-ass way, but I have no idea how you could draw the conclusion you made in your Twitter video about, you know, having a video demonetized that's old doesn't matter anyway, to what you actually said. I mean, you gotta think about it, man. 99% of your audience isn't YouTubers and don't make money off of it, right? I don't make any money off YouTube. I've been on YouTube for like 6 years and made $3. I can't even pull it out of the account because you need a $100 minimum to do it. So when you compare it to the Wall Street Journal, I have no idea how me or anybody else is supposed to make that conclusion. But I mean, honestly, I think you're being honest. Maybe your editor cut it up differently and cut it up weird. I do not think that family vlogging channel is in any money hole whatsoever. They have over 1 million subs. I'm sure they got money saved up. And from what I understand, the dad of the family worked for Fox for ages and was a big wig producer. They are not who people are worried about. It's the president that sets for everybody else. You could see how I was concerned with how you worded that. I mean, thanks for the response, dude. You're a genuine guy. I'm sure. I don't know. I just don't think that's what you were saying yesterday. But hey, I'm not you.
All right, let's go and unmute the Discord right now.
Or and stuff like, yeah.
Ooh.
All right, so what you guys think of their Twitter feud? Who do you think won?
I mean, I can honestly say I think PewDiePie won, only for the fact that he was just trying to be logical about it. He was just like, old content. You know, who you know, why do you care about... God damn it, I gotta mute the stream. He was like, old content, you know, why should it matter if it's monetized anyways, because you're not going to really make a lot of money on it. And also, personally, I don't think you should monetize content of, like, children doing stuff like gymnastics, because it always just seems weird to me.
I agree with Willie Mack over PewDiePie in this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to side with Willie. I think.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think it's content like that should be monetized. I'm not very keen. I'm sure you guys can imagine. I'm not very keen on like stuff, you know, getting demonetized or stuff like that, and you know, like this precedent that you can't make certain types of content or something like that. I think all content generally.
But with that being said,
as long as it's not copyrighted, right?
Right.
Yeah, for sure. With that being said, though, I feel like it is fine for YouTube to disable comments or maybe even potentially demonetize a couple videos, especially if they're old videos. It's not as big of a deal, just temporarily to revert the advertiser crisis at the moment. Because if they're gonna like demonetize a couple old family vlog videos and then a couple months later revert the demonetization after advertisers come back, I feel like that's a fine thing to do.
Yeah.
Because that's important. And they have demonetized and then remonetized videos in the past, even after manual review. YouTube swaps that shit all the time. So,
yeah.
All right, guys. I'd love to take calls and stuff like that, but we're kind of short right now. I have to like literally like 2 minutes after the stream. I need to like get going to my class and stuff. Wish me luck. I'm taking my driver's permit test, and if I fail, I literally get kicked out. It's not just me. It's literally everyone. He basically said, like, the instructor said, if you fail this test, I'm going to ask you to leave the class. Not even tell you. I'm going to ask you to leave the class. So it's like, oh, better know my stuff. But no, wish me luck on that. I'd love to go. Generally, I like to go 2 to 3 hours with these, but you know, on weekdays and stuff like that, at least for the next week, and then at least for this week and the next week, I'll have to cut it a little short. But with that being said,
it was jam-packed. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I think we still got a good episode.
Yeah, we had a lot of stuff that happened, so that's always good.
Yeah.
This was one of my favorite ones so far. So
there was no yelling, but there was good opinions.
Very productive conversations.
And it was less chaotic. So win.
Which I think is better for most of the time. I mean, we can have shit shows every once in a while, but...
All right, with that being said, guys, I'll be heading off. Thank you guys for the show. And it was a good one.